Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy, the Breatta Jetfire. This is the 950 BS, commonly referred to as the Jetfire. Now the Jetfire is a 25 caliber version of the small Breatta. And they make the mix, which we've reviewed before, is the 22 short only version. There's also the 950 in 22 long rifle, and then there's the 950 in the 25 ACP that's commonly referred to as the Jetfire. Now it doesn't say Jetfire anywhere on these things, but I think some of the earlier ones actually said Jetfire on the grip station down here, where this one says 25 caliber USA. So this is an American-made 950. Now they imported a lot of them from Italy back in the late 1950s when it came out, and they imported all of them. Now the first one I think to come out in the 1950s was the 22 short only, you know, and then they come out with this one. Then by popular demand they had to have a 22 long rifle. They imported these all the way up to 1968 or 9, and then they passed some kind of federal gun control nonsense where you couldn't import this gun in anymore because it didn't have a sporting purpose. But you could manufacture it here, and Breatta set up a little shop over on the East Coast and started manufacturing these guns. Of course, they went full bore when they got the U.S. military contract for the M9 pistol. Now, the Breatta, the 950, is a tip barrel. So it's like you push that little lever right there and that barrel tips up, and that allows you to load it without having to work that little slide, which is kind of a convenient thing. The magazine for the Jetfire holds 8, giving you a total of 9 with 1 in battery. It's commonly referred to as a mouse gun. You know, mice don't like to get shot with 25s, but neither do 250-pound thugs. Okay, so, you know, it's you know, what's the best defensive gun to have? Well, the one you can have with you all the time. Okay, if you're a businessman, or you know, a lady working in an office, or you know, or you know, you work someplace where you can't just walk around with a 38 on your hip all the time like I do. You know, this is a good option. At least you've got a gun. At least you've got enough gun that it says, along about the second shot in the belly, it says, leave me alone. You know? So I've got a B-21 police silhouette set up down there at 7 yards in the configuration that we commonly refer to as a dog target, which is the upper half of the silhouette. And we're going to give this gun a try for accuracy and reliability right here, right now. So we're going to tip that barrel up. Now, when you tip this barrel up, you need to put your finger on it and hang on to it kind of and let it come up like that, because it can flip all the way over. And the spring that creates the spring tension for the barrel assembly, the way it works, is the trigger guard. Okay, so you want to retain that guy a little bit when you tip that barrel up. And then we'll put this one in battery, and then we'll stick the magazine in there, and then we're loaded. All right, so this is a single action automatic pistol. Now the 21, of course, is the double action version, but this is the single action. Now, so you can carry that guy, if you take a notion to, carry that guy cocked and locked. It has a manual safety on it, and you can pretty well, it's pretty safe. You know, it won't go off, but I don't know if that's a good idea. If you were carrying one of these all the time, you'd want to unload it and practice cocking it and decocking it to where you got to where you could do it with one hand without any trouble. All right, having all that said, we're going to see if we can't manufacture about 9 headshots at 7 yards and see if it's accurate enough to produce 9 headshots. It's got a pretty good front sight on it and kind of little pinchy fly shooter sights in the back. Let's give it a try. It's a headshot. And that's a malfunction. Okay. Put that forward assist there. It may not like a completely full magazine. A lot of these smaller guns don't function well with a magazine that's completely topped off and then you got one in battery. It's too much tension for it. Let's try it again. Up. It shoots good, doesn't work worth a crap. Jams every time. Let's look at that. Every time. Oh, look, it cycled that time. But not that time. And it locked back that time. And I don't know if it's supposed to lock back or not. I don't think it's supposed to lock back. Nope. Nope. It's not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that at all. You know, this guy might... We got the time, let's explore a little bit. I have found over the years that some firearms that don't work aren't working for the simple reason that it ain't got none of that there what you call lubrication in it. So what do we got for lubrication? Well, we got some rim oil. I hate this stuff, but I was out of Blistol and it was all I could find. Well, let's lubricate it a little bit. We could try a little lubrication. Lubrify it a little bit. Get some blue surgical towel out here and wipe off the excess. Okay. Can probably use a good disassembly and cleaning. I hate taking little guns apart, and I'll just tell you the truth. Okay, let's try this guy again. Let's get us some cartridges out. Get us a few cartridges out here. Typically, the 25 ACP is more reliable than the 22 in this gun configuration. In this brand and this configuration, typically the 25 is more reliable than the 22. I am shooting 40-year-old Winchester Super X here, so it's like, you know, you don't shoot a lot of 25 automatics. It ain't exactly what you call a plinking cartridge. All right, let's put 8 in that guy, and then we'll manually charge it. See if we can get it. That went in there nicely. All right, now let's try this gun again and see if we can get it to work a little bit better. With a little lubrication. Western lubrication. We make things run smooth. All right, now we're all up in here. Let's try it again. Nope. Nope. It's a Liberator. That's what it is. Single shot automatic. Shoots nice. Shoots nice and straight. Good shooter at this range. Nope. No, we got a problem there. Houston, we got a problem. Well, that's about the size of it for that. It even jams on the magazine. Well, it goes back to the old thing. Some days you get the bear, and some days the bear gets you. Today, if it was a bear, it'd have got me. Like I always say on used guns that work really good, you know, if this gun worked right, it would be worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $200. This one doesn't work right. So, you know, while it's not working right, it doesn't have any value. Send it back to Breatta and have it repaired. Find out what's wrong with it, because I don't like to work on microscopic guns. Yeah, so like I said, that's why we're here, to show you that, you know, some things ain't what you pay for. All right, then. Like, take, share, if I commentate, and subscribe. There's a hawk up there, and he's after that buzzard. I don't know. She's a running that buzzard off her nesting site. That's what's going on. She's dogging him, buddy. That's it. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine. And we'll see y'all when we see you. Have a blessed 2A day. Bye now.